Hello, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good
Good morning,
morning, Shanna. Listen, everybody. You guys are joining us live this morning. And yes, I do have a special guest. It's Miss Shanna Lawson. Hey, girl.
Hey, everybody.
They said to make sure we give us a little breaky time, give people time to jump on with us and everything. What is this? Okay, now this ain't about to happen like this. Hold on. I think this is I did it, girl. Look,
You
it's
did
about
it.
things I had to figure it out. oh, are we waiting? Let me see. I can play my baby's music. Oh, I gotta know how to share screens.
Oh, okay. It should be at the bottom.
Oh, I ain't gonna worry about it yet. We're gonna listen to this little thing. I,
Uh-huh.
I hope this is what we can listen to. Hold on, let's see something. Hopefully I could go right to the Bluetooth. Shit, you talking. Bands up, don't want talking. Shit, you talking. Okay. Shit, you talking. Shit, you talking. I think I like that. Shit, you talking. Wow. The bands in the nightclub. Shit, you talking. Okay. I think I like that. That shit you talking. Right. They can't say nothing about that, though, can they?
Not at all.
Aw, I love his music. I'm gonna have to put a tag on here for him. Why did my glass on so I can see this? Hey, what? Hey, the shit you talking. What? Yes. So listen. I like that. See people jumping all in the inbox and everything. I am grateful for that music right there. That's my son. I'm gonna lower it. We're gonna just keep on start our show. I am fell in love with Carly. Yes, I am the real fell in love with Carly. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our morning cup of coffee. This is my friend. This is my friend
Hello.
Shanna Lawson. And wait a minute, what's the name of your company? Give me your company name.
J. Lawson.
J Lawson. And you have a tutoring
It's
company.
I do youth leadership, which is the successful push, dealing with young people, middle schoolers and high schoolers, teaching them on leadership qualities, leadership strategies, different things of that nature to get them prepared into the real world and start, giving them the nuggets that they need to move forward in their life.
Okay, so what made you start doing that? What
Well,
drove the drive?
I've always taught in children's church since I was 27 years old. So kids are my passion, and I have four of my own. Um, Very much overprotective of all the kids, but all kids, not just my kids, all kids.
Mm-hmm.
And the passion for me is I didn't have no one to pour in me when I was that age. So I wanted to give back to
Mm-hmm.
the community. So that's where I wanted to start at, teach these kids leadership because they are our future leaders. And we have to, make it available, the resources that exist out there for leadership. Because at the end of the day, you're not just going to work at McDonald's or Burger King or, retail stores. You're going to want real, not saying those jobs are not real, but as you grow, you're going to want more challenging positions and you're going to have to use your mind. I tell the kids all the time, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice,
Absolutely.
talk. So we've been doing very good. This week coming up will be our 5th week of the
Mhm.
course. They're doing awesome. They're resilient. They're very good listeners. They're critical thinkers, and they're doing so well.
Okay. I like it. I like it. So which age groups do you work with? What is your passion? What group of children would be your ideal group to work with?
I would say middle schoolers because now I can get them before they get to high school. Because high school, you already got your ideas and everything formulated already. Sort of
Mhm.
kind of what you want to do. But if I can get you while you're in the 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, by the time you get to the 9th grade, you're gonna have an idea on what you want to do. You're gonna have an idea on what's the right thing to do, how
Mhm.
to, all the leadership traits that you have developed. You're going to
Mhm.
know how to utilize them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And with that
Absolutely.
being said, your teachers are going to look at you as a leader. You don't want to just be looked at as, as the rest of your peers. You're trying to be above peers. So
Yeah.
I'm just setting them for success, setting them up for success.
So you believe that just to teach people where they are and how they can gain strength in that area? Is that what I hear you saying
Yes,
to
teach
me?
them where they are. They're going to start down here. We always talk about the lid. So
Mhm.
they're going to start down here, but by the time they finish, they're going to be up here. And
Mhm.
also it builds up their resume. So each one of these kids that are in this class, they get a certificate, a John
Okay.
Maxwell certificate after the course. So they can put this on
Oh.
their resume. This is not something that is a fly by night, like, oh, well, yeah, she taught the class and that's it. No, you get to put this on your resume. And I also offer for adults as well, but I haven't opened up the class for that just yet because there will be a nominal fee that's added to it. But right now I'm teaching the youth for free right now. They'll be the
Okay.
first class and probably be the last class that go through it for free because you have to put a value on it because if you don't, they won't appreciate it. Everybody put their kids in a class when it's free, but are they going to put them in there when it's not, when you got to pay a price? So it's for 6 weeks and they're doing good. We have 2 more weeks left and everything's going well, going to schedule.
Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. Now, you and I talk a lot. We've talked before about avenues of self-love and self-appreciation. Is that included in any of your classes?
Not as of right now. My focus right now is on leadership. Now that will
Mhm.
come along down the road. But I can't, not that I can't,
Or
but I don't want to confuse the kids and trying to tie the two together.
Mhm.
I don't want to tie the two together. I want them to be separate classes because you're really going to have to dive deep when you're talking about self-love. That's just a whole class by itself and it's kind of hard to mirror the two together, leadership and then self-love. You know what I'm saying? We're
Mhm.
already talking about formulating leaderships. We're already talking about effective communication and different things of that, knowing your purpose and all that, and trying to tie self-love in there is going to be kind of difficult a little bit.
Mm.
Not difficult, but I don't want to confuse the children. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it, Miss Lawson.
Well, thank you.
Listen, how long have you been doing this with the youth?
Well, I started years ago, but I stopped. So I've really just started this year, full blast. I'm partnering with a young lady out of North Carolina, Sonia.
Mhm.
She has volleyball teams where she goes around to different parts of the state, and her team that she has play other volleyball teams, and so she has access to a lot of children. And what she did, she invited her children to the classes or whatnot, and other people from different states have jumped in. So the great thing about this Zoom call every Saturday is that there's people from North Carolina, there's people from South Carolina, there's people from Georgia, there's people from different parts of the states on this Zoom call. So it's not just here in Florida or in North Carolina. So
Mhm.
that's the great thing about it. That I can reach other people, in different states instead of being in a particular state.
Okay. So they can actually log in some kind of way to find you to register their children
Yes.
for this tutoring session. How
Yes.
do
So
they find you?
the Shanna Lawson at gmail.com.
Put in
Um,
the link for me. I'm trying to get my
okay.
chat to go. If
Let
you can
me
add it
let
to
me
the
try
chat.
to put it in the chat. Let me see. How can I chat? Look, I'm learning this too,
You
Carly.
learning with me, girl. I'm over here
I'm
like, now
learning
what
with
is
you.
going on with my shoe? Listen, y'all,
Okay.
if you are on here and you are saying hello to me or whatever, and you seeing things bouncing around, it's only because I'm behind the scenes clicking buttons, right? And so what's happening is I don't know how to get it up here. I'm missing something today. And I see you guys saying hi to me. And I don't know. But I said, can you come on this side? On this side and see if you can help me figure out why my chat is not working. Okay, that's private though. I gotta get it on the actual
Okay. I
screen
don't know how to comment.
here.
Let me see. I don't know.
Over here. They can't see you, babe. If you go right here, you see how I tried to send it and it didn't go up. So if this is the chat right here, but I don't know how to. Yeah, what is going on with that?
Yeah, it won't let me.
See, because that didn't even really post. It's supposed to pop up over here, but I'm not sure like what exactly I am doing wrong with that. And I'm nervous to click these, but it says something about something else up here. But I literally don't know if I should
I
click
can see
it.
your comments. You have somebody up here. Messages from audience will be displayed here. You have someone that said you.
Right. I saw that pop up and then it
Danelle
disappeared.
Taylor.
And then I can't see nothing else, but I posted something and it didn't go up there. So
Okay.
I know I'm not. Oh, wait, she just figured it out.
She figured it out.
I believe this is it. Yeah. I think it has to do hit that. Well, I don't know. I hope I'm over here. I'm over here saying hit this and hit that. And now I'm like, oop, am I supposed to be?
Okay, I'll put it in the chat. I see you on what you call it, the Shanna Lawson.
So listen. Yeah, that was so cute. That's so my voice.
Okay, it popped up. I had to go under Facebook to comment.
Let's see, I still didn't see it. Girl, everybody is in my inbox. Y'all need to be sitting in that to me here. Y'all in my inbox.
Tell them to go to Facebook.
See, it's not working. Go back to that setting thing you just had. Go back over here. What if it was that's private though? No, I'm trying to unprivate it. No, that's gonna stay private. This one over here is supposed to be open. That's only for them to send me like whatever information. That's only for me. No, don't turn that off. No. I'm not turning nothing off. Stop Look, I'm getting scared. I'm sorry. Look, she over here about to hit buttons and stuff. I'm like, wait, don't hit that button. But I'm asking for help. How am I over here asking for help and telling her how to help me? And I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Or she wouldn't be over here trying to help me. Right. I mean, come on, Carly. I don't even know, like, I feel like, I don't know. Oh, we don't want to. Good morning, whoever that is on there watching us. I know it's a couple of you on there. Some of you guys like to go on there incognito, and it's okay with me. Y'all go ahead and hide yourselves. I know that you are um reply comment. Should I put something in there? I'm gonna say hey everybody. I'm gonna put hey everybody. Hey everybody. Talk to me. Okay. Now let's see what it do. Oh, what is that? All you see is little arms. I love my little people. I swear to God, I love my kids. Let me see. Yeah, you can save it if you want to save it. I'm okay with it being saved. How was your weekend? How was your holiday?
It was good.
Did
Peaceful
you?
and restful.
Yeah. We went with family this weekend. Well, yesterday. I actually pulled myself away and from work
Good.
and everything, and I went to enjoy some family, and we had a really good time.
Awesome.
Just
Good eats.
absolutely it was. My little lady over here made some collard greens and everything
Come
for
on
me,
now.
you know. So it was good. Um, let me see. It was so cute to see the little kids together. You
Nothing like
know,
family.
yeah. When you start seeing these people, the kids, and just being let's see, hit create. Hit create and see what happens. I don't understand why it's doing that. It just keep on deleting whatever that was. So what is this timer for? Girl, I guess I won't have a chat today. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna just keep talking,
Can
okay?
you see? Can you see the chat?
No, not right now, but it's like I'm usually able to respond to things right here, but this is not going on here. And there's a drop box on here for me to be able to speak into on the other platforms, and these are not even highlighted for me to use. So I wonder if I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I should just keep going with the show while she's clicking on the on things to see what she can figure out, and not necessarily worry about it. We were going to talk about what were we going to talk about earlier? You had expressed some interest in
Mm-hmm.
in certain things. So the floor is open. If there's anything that you'd like to um ask or anything, and anybody that's on here watching us, the floor is open for you as well. If you'd like to send a question, there's a private chat available. I don't have to disclose who asked the question. It'll come only to me, and I will say the question and I will answer it right here. If you want to be identified by your question, you can say you're fine with that too. So whoever's on there, yeah, you can jump on there. I wish I could put that on here too, like ask a question, Q&A.
Q&A with Carly.
Q&A with Carly. What's up? Talk to me. Oh, Miss Shanna.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Good.
apologize. I was on my phone. That is so wrong. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So, my thing is that I want to discuss with you is how not to have a cold heart, grow a cold heart when you've been through harsh situations.
Okay. How to keep your heart viable.
Yes, a pure heart,
Okay.
clean heart, a lovable heart, not with a guard up
Okay.
24/7.
Don't worry about that on there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just stay focused on the show because this is good content. What I would say to you is, can you shift this light over here for me a little bit because it's casting dark right on this side right here. Um, what I would say to you is, oh, that's so much better. Oh, look at me. Hey, girl, I like that.
I
To see,
tell
I don't
you,
get this
girl,
dark
look at you, got that glow going.
do the book. Okay. So when we are in relationships or in situations, because we can gather a cold heart, and it doesn't have to be in relation to a spouse or significant other. It can also come from a childhood trauma that causes you to harden your heart to get cold. It's actually our way of trying to defend ourselves. Like you put up this wall to make sure that you protect your heart. And so the issue with that is when you have a wall that you build, that wall is going to keep things out and keep things in. And what happens is eventually, what usually happens is you want love, you want affection, you wonder why you really can't get to that place. It causes a hurt. So the only way that you can actually keep from having this cold heart is to allow yourself feel in that moment. Like if you are having a moment of vulnerability where you actually hurt, if there's a place where pain impacted your life, and be able to actually allow yourself to feel that moment. Like it doesn't feel good, but you'll start feeling better. You'll allow yourself to, you have to trust yourself with your heart first. So before you can actually open your heart up to give to someone else, you really have to trust yourself with your heart, because somewhere in there you stop trusting your own instinct. It was only to defend yourself. So what I would challenge you to do is take some time and just write. This does not need to make sense. It should not make sense. This is like a brainstorm. We're gonna call it an emotional storm. Whoever has ever had this experience, take the time and do the same thing. Get yourself a piece of paper and a pen, pencil, crayon, paint. I don't care what you have to use to actually express how you feel, and just start firing off those emotions. Don't try to be pretty and politically correct with it. If you are a spiritual person, you believe in God, then give it to him. Okay. Take that same energy and give it to him. People want to clean themselves up before they go into presence, before they actually present themselves, even to themselves, right? We're so used to being made up, to have to be perfect. We can't feel ourselves. And if we don't feel right, it's something wrong with us. No, it's nothing wrong with you. Society has made you believe that you only can be this happy-go-lucky person all the time. We don't get to see people grieve properly. We get to see people melt down because when you're younger, they say, stop crying. You're going to embarrass somebody. Stop crying. Go. So you learn to hide. You hide your whole face. You hide your tears. You learn to suck it up. You get a whooping and they tell you it hurt them more than it hurt you, knowing good and damn well
It didn't.
stop lying to your kids. So the thing is, you have to take the time to all them times you heard stop crying. Go all the way back to that little girl, little boy, go back to that little child that's inside and address that child. Because from the time you've been told to stop crying, your tears meant something, okay? So you have to go back and allow yourself to feel. And I ain't talking about harping or nothing. Some of y'all be like, it's over with, the past is over with. But that's why your ass is so bitter. That's why you got 10 boyfriends and can't find one to love you because you don't love yourself. There are things that people have going on in their everyday life, and it stems from the fact that you put up this protective covering,
Yeah.
to protect yourself as a little person. When you felt like nobody was able to protect you, or somebody said, stop crying. And that shell has grown with you. I remember I was talking to somebody one day and I told them I was dating somebody. And I said, you know what happened to me? I said, this is not fair. And they said, what do you mean? I said, you caught me at my soft shell crab phase. They would, what do you mean? For people that don't know seafood, let me explain to you. I love some crab. And they got this crab called soft shell crab. And if you catch it when it just sheds that hard shell, it's soft and you can eat the whole crab. What I meant was they caught me when I had shed that hard shell. I was fresh out of this divorce. I was trying to find me. I'm over here just trying to figure out what it is Carly want to do, what she wants to look like, how she wants to feel, just getting to learn and love me. And I met this guy at my soft shell crab phase. So I was all tender. And they most vulnerable then. They can be eaten because there's nothing there. It's just meat. They caught me there. And then what happened is my shell began to harden with them on the inside of that shell. So now they in my heart, and I'm like, you wasn't supposed to be here, and I can't take you out. I don't know how to fix it. I wanted that person there, but I was so hurt. It was hard for me to feel that right then and there because I had no defense mechanism to push me away. There's no wall there. You want to allow yourself to get to that place where you're just so vulnerable in that soft shell crab place. You let people in there because it really feels good there. Do you have any other questions, or is there somebody on there that want to jump up something on here or anything? Let me know. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for this cup of coffee this morning. Still got my coffee. What you got in your glasses of tea, water, wine, whatever it is?
Tea. I got some passion tea.
And passion tea, while we talking about matters of the
heart. My cup says, but coffee first.
I'm in my traveling mug, dropping off the kids. This has to go with me.
Everywhere.
Did that help any? Or did you have anything to...
It did. I just want to make sure that I stay connected with a pure heart. I want to stay connected with true love. I want to stay connected with just a genuine passion for people. I don't want to keep a wall built up because I think this person is going to hurt me, because I've been through so much to where I've done so many things for people. I'm not going to start naming, but I've done a whole lot for people. I.e. time, i.e. money, i.e. letting you stay or whatever it may be. But I don't get the same reciprocated. You know what I mean? And I understand that people are not going to treat me the way that I've treated them. But I'm not going to say that it don't hurt. I got some tough skin. I honestly do. But when you get by yourself and you get with God and you open up your feelings and you share with God what's going on the inside of you, you realize, hey, I had an issue with that. Hey, that hurt me. I didn't deserve that. I wouldn't do that to them. Why would they do that to me? And you start really getting in tune with your feelings. And it's like, okay, how do I protect myself from not letting that happen again?
You know how you protect yourself?
How?
This is going to address a couple of things that you said, because you were talking about how other people were able to do things to affect you or to hurt you in any kind of way. What happens to people? As human beings, we become so open. We are vulnerable like that. And what happens is we actually sit back and we listen to people and we let them talk to us about us. Somebody always told you who you were, what you're supposed to look like, what you're supposed to do. And most of the time, where we in our upbringing, nobody asks you, who are you? Who do you want? They might ask you that, but then if you tell them something, they're going to tell you, well, you might not want to be that, because only out of a million people, only 2 people out of a million do that. And when it comes to Black people, y'all asses ain't got no chance. How about you stop telling people that? Because life and death lie in the tongue. Ain't nobody else. So nobody else in their school district go get people to come speak life into their kids. They're talking about statistics of dying. Besides, in our community, come on now, we got the wrong people coming to speak to our children from the beginning. Right. Keep your statistics to yourself. Anyway, so what happens is we're so taught how to handle other people, how to allow people to handle us, and we're not taught to handle ourselves first. So the first thing we need to do to make sure we protect ourselves is to love ourselves all the way. I mean, 150% love yourself. It doesn't matter who else outside you love you. It means literally you owe it to yourself. Everything that you thought you were doing for someone else to make them happy, when is the last time you did it for you?
I'm so glad you spoke on that, because as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a sister, as a daughter, as a niece, as a goddaughter, as a friend, you wear so many hats. As an employee, You wear so many hats that you don't have time to figure out what you really like. Like, you have a set schedule every day. I.e., could be going to drop the kids off, it could be going to get their lunch together, it could be going to go pick them up, and going to take them to curricular activities, extracurricular activities, going to sign up for different programs, doing things that you have to do for your family, right? You know that you got to get certain things done at work. You know there's a certain schedule, that there's a priority list that has to be done before you leave for the day. Okay, have you ate today? Did you take care of yourself today? It's been many times where I work and didn't even take my lunch break because I'm too busy at the desk working, doing things for other people. And then I forget to go do anything else for myself after I leave work, because now I gotta go get kids. I gotta go make sure the house is
So what I hear you saying is, you've made yourself available
to everyone,
to
Carly, to everyone.
everybody else,
Yes, ma'am.
and never made yourself available to you.
Yes, ma'am.
What you told me out of your mouth is you made time to take care of everyone else, and when it came down to you, there was no time left. So what happens here is you literally took everybody else and put them in front of you.
Mhm.
But then you got mad and decided to say, but nobody's doing that for me.
Mhm.
How do you expect someone else to make you their priority if you haven't even have put enough value on yourself to make you your own priority? We cannot prioritize the world around us, in front of us, and expect the world to deny themselves everything that they have, everything that they are, because you have made yourself so desolate in your own life. So this is why we talk about the self-love part, because now you feel taken advantage of. Now you hurt because you have given everything. You expect everybody else to give you what you've given them, and they're not required to give you anything.
You're right.
But
I've
the
learned that.
flip side of that, you're not required to give them anything. What make you feel like you have to?
It's just the way that I was brought up. We take care of each other, and you do what you can for one another, because it takes a village to raise a family. It takes a village to
Not when
you
you
know,
your own village. If you're your own village, you have to be the heart first. So let me tell you
right.
something. Before you can breathe, when you've been on a plane before,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes, I
when the
have.
oxygen mask drops down, what is the main rule of
Put the
survival?
mask on yourself
You have
first.
to breathe first, right?
Right.
So in order for you to be able to breathe life into your little ones, you have to have breath.
Mm-hmm.
So I challenge you to, I keep hearing a week. I'm going to say a week of a breathing exercise. When you literally take the time to lay back and breathe, and your breaths are for you, and you actually say, Shanna, I'm breathing for you first. We're going to make it a literal thing that's figurative.
Mm-hmm.
In everything that you do, if you pick up something, you pick it up and you breathe for Shanna. You say, Shanna, this is for you. And you start focusing on doing for you before you open your hand to give anybody anything voluntarily. And I use that word purposeful with for you.
Mm-hmm.
Voluntarily take the time to breathe for you. Breathe your life back into yourself, because you breathed out for everybody else. You've been breathing for everyone else, and you've been holding your breath when it comes to you. If you actually take all that time, energy, and everything inside that you get, the heart you have, the passion that you have, if you are a passionate person,
That I am.
all that passion that we have for someone else, the challenge is to take it and filter it back, because you're supposed to be given from a place of overflow. If
Mm-hmm.
you are in a space of lack and there's nothing there to give, then you're giving nothing, because it's not viable for real. You can help only but so much when you're given out of a space of lack. And then you feel depleted. Now it's time to go have a meltdown. Now there's anxiety. Now there's panic attacks. Now there's stress. And these things are not supposed to be like that, because whatever your true gift is going to make, it's going to monetize for you anyway. Whatever it is you want, your purpose is going to make a way for everything. You're going to be straight in purpose, straight on time, on purpose, in purpose, on purpose, in purpose. It's going to happen for you, because once you start loving from that space of overflow, you'll understand all the things that you've been through didn't happen to you. Your mind changes, your point of view changes from a space of, this didn't happen to you. That's victim mentality. You did this to me. You did that to me. Why would you hurt me? You're hurting me. You're doing this to me. Ouch, that hurts me. If you switch it from, you did this to me, ouch, 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 but you did it for me. You did it for me to process me to become something better, because I would never put myself under such pressure. But God got his way of giving you that pressure that you need to make you purified, to make you go into this place of purpose. When you have a purpose-driven life, seriously, it's not a place for the meek at heart. You have to have this strong foundation. You have to know who you are, because everybody's going to challenge you in what you're doing, because what makes sense to you ain't going to make sense to everybody, but you're necessary. You know, you're 150% necessary. You have to have this past. It's like going into boot camp. But you were born in boot camp. You were born for this. You didn't have to go to school and be taught to be who you are. It's just in there. Jeremiah once says, I knew you before you entered your mother's womb. I knew your destiny. You were destined for something. Before you got here, you already had a destiny on you. So you was going to get your ass whooped anyway. You were going to go through all this anyway. It's the space that God wanted you in, so that when you get to your platform, you can handle it. I say some things and I don't apologize for it, because I mean it.
Right.
But I say it in love. I say what people want to say. They sit back and talk about you behind your back and say, do you see so-and-so doing this? I'm going to go right to you and I'm going to tell you, I see that something's wrong. Can you plug me up?
And you have a lot of that going on, where they'll talk behind your back. And then when they're in your face, they smile in your face and act like they're your friends. You know,
what Beyonce say? Let your hater be your motivator. I believe in her, girl.
I've always said that. Let your haters be your motivators. All day. All day.
There's no such thing. There is no such thing as bad publicity.
Oh,
there's no such thing as bad publicity. You hear me?
I know, because Kanye West get all of it, the bad and the good.
There's no such thing, because whether they like you or not, if it's something hot, they gonna go tell their friend. They be like, that B was on there doing and their friend gonna be like, what? And they gonna say, let me go see. And now they gonna tell their other friend. They gonna say, let me go see. They gonna say, what else? Girl, let me go see too. Yes, please. Keep it rolling. All of y'all talk about it and watch it. Please do. Somebody did something, you made them a star, because you sitting back over here trying to be a hater. But see, God, listen, whatever's destined for you is yours. Can't nobody change that. It's only one Shanna.
What's for me is for me.
They try to duplicate you and everything, but with the power behind who you are, they can't duplicate the power.
That's right.
So I challenge you for 1 week. Literally everything you do for you, if you sit down and polish your nails, and look at me, shameless plug, y'all. Juicy by Moncherie. If you ain't got yours, please get it from me right now. There you go. Right, she has a site called Juicy by Moncherie. This is some good stuff, and they got different scents. Get you one. This is sitting here, but I keep it here in one of my purse. So if you just sitting there and this is cuticle oil. Applying your oil. Take a deep breath and go.
It's for me.
This is for Shanna. This is for you, girl. I love you.
Right.
Everything you do it with the intention of doing it for you. And when you start loving from that place, I got to make sure I balance it out. When you start really loving yourself from that space and allowing Source to do what it has to do with you, then when people try to not give you what you feel like you deserve, you won't allow yourself to be in a position. Those people won't even be around you, because you would have outgrown them. It's going to irritate your skin to be around anybody who don't love themselves, because you're going to start hearing them say things that's just so negative and it's going to irritate you so badly.
Oh yeah, right now I'm already at that point. Negativity cannot be around me.
It's going to get
My
better.
space doesn't have room. I don't have the capacity for negativity to be around me. If you're not talking positive stuff, if you have an aura about yourself that's negative, I can't rock with you. I can't be around you. You know, I'm all about my peace.
Well, now that you at that space, we're gonna work on the space of you actually breathing for you.
Right.
Because that part comes first. It comes before the kids. Somebody said to me when I was at pageant rehearsal one day, they was like, "Oh, so your kids are your life." And I said, "No, I am." And they said, "Ooh." And I was like, and I said it without stutter. I said it without, I didn't even think twice. I said it and I meant it.
I know that's right.
And they looked at me and I looked at them. And I wanted them to ask a question. Because now I'm about to teach you something. How your kids gonna be your world when your kids get older and decide to get married and have children and do whatever they decide to do. If you've made your children your world, then your world just left you
Shattered,
destroyed.
broken in pieces.
Instead of you taking time to get to know yourself, now your kids are grown and gone. You don't even know what you want to eat for dinner because you've been making them dinner all this time. And they don't like chicken wings. They only like boneless. One of my kids, he's like that for real. He only like boneless chicken. He don't like nothing with a bone in it. I'm been buying chicken tenders and forgot I like a chicken wing because I've been trying to get his boy what he likes. And now
see, that's
me to dinner and I order chicken tenders.
That's me. But I have this time and period right now that I'm in. I'm learning myself all over again. I'm learning what I like. I'm learning what I don't like. I'm learning what I'm going to put up with. I'm learning what I'm not going to put up with. You know, there's specific things that I'm looking for now. There are specific things that I might see that I'm like, nah, I can't rock with you. Yeah, nope, you're not a person that I want to be around. Yeah, you talk pole mouthed. I can't be around you because see, I know what God has said about me. So it's just different things that I'm learning about myself now that I felt like I lost myself over the years. You know, when you're by yourself, you know what you like, you know how you like it, when you like you just know a lot about you because you've been with you and you only. But when you bring someone else into that space, now it's all about that other person. And so then when you bring children in, now it's about the children. So you yourself tend to deplete. But see, now that I have this period of, I call it my rest period right now, the transition that I'm in right now, I'm learning who I am. I'm learning what I like. And that way I can start doing those things for myself now, putting those, you know, as a priority on my list now. Okay, yeah, I know this needs to be done, but I'm going to put myself at the priority list.
What do you like? Tell me what you like when you want to have a good time and have fun. What do you do to make you laugh?
Laugh, girl. I'll put on some comedy in a minute. I don't have a problem with watching some comedy. You know what I'm saying? But for me to enjoy myself, I like to listen to jazz. I used to listen to jazz back in the day. Now, you know, from Cleveland, my stepfather turned us on to jazz. He loved jazz. And I was like, you know, where we came from, I'm like, we don't listen to this type of music. But he introduced
your house and it'd be jazz on already. You walk
to
the door. Right.
So now I find myself liking instrumental music. I do. Or I like to listen to calm meditation music, you know. And some people might think that's weird, but when I listen to meditation music or I listen to healing music, I feel like it does something to me on the inside. So with that being said, that calms me down. And
what about when you were a little girl? When you were a little girl, what did you do for fun?
Girl, I'm going to tell you my favorite thing was double dutch.
Okay.
Hopscotch. We used to like playing house. We rode bikes. Even though I didn't have my own bike, I rode my next door neighbor. But, you know, riding bikes, playing tetherball, just, you know, just things that that kids normally do. I mean,
Mhm.
what was that one that we used to play with the jacks, where you bounce the ball
I
and you
think
pick
it
up
was
the
called Jax. I think
oh
that's actually
jack.
called Jax. Yeah.
Girl, love that. I love that. But my favorite thing of all, even to this day, is double dutch, honey. I will jump some double dutch like it ain't nothing. You think I'm
So when
about
the
the
last
king
time
out
you
there?
double
Hear me?
dutch? When the last time
Girl,
you
the
had
last time I double dutch, I want to say it was 2019, 19 or 20, 2019, something like that, girl. Me and my, I call her my sister. We've been knowing each other forever, Tanisha. And honey, we was
Hi,
jumping with
Tanisha.
water hose. We was jumping with water hose, girl. We was getting it.
You know
Did
what's
you
funny
know
about
water
that,
hose? It
Shay?
was one of the things. I know it wasn't no regular rope.
It wasn't no ropes. Let me share something with you. I promise you, I cannot jump rope.
What?
I cannot jump rope. I never learned how to. I can jump rope by myself, but if you want to hold it in and they want to hold it in, I'm supposed to jump in. That's not gonna happen because you're not gonna mistakenly hit me with the rope. So I never did learn how to jump rope for real. So every time we be at gym and they want to double dutch and we have to
Uh-huh.
participate because you have to get the credit for the gym. What
Right.
I would do is say designated turner. And so you gotta get your neck into it. You like, and you really you
Girl,
think you
you gotta do the you
like,
gotta
Carly, I wouldn't do that. Carly, your turn. I got it.
girl, you gotta catch that rhythm. You gotta catch that rhythm. And don't get
I'll
someone
be like,
don't get someone that can't turn because your rhythm all off. You like, look, somebody else come get these ropes because they can't
they
turn.
love me.
And when that
Love
turner
me.
get up there, you be like,
They
girl,
love
you
me
be in there, you be
turning.
getting it.
I had a permanent job, honey. You could not tell me I wasn't participating in gym. I look good with my high heel tennis shoes on and my
Girl, say what? Say huh?
I mean, I used to love to swing, and I challenge you to go out and get on a swing. When is the last time you've been on a swing?
Girl, actually,
The
I
one
was
outside, not in the bedroom.
I was I know, right? Um, I did the swing 2 weeks ago. Kid you not, I had just finished teaching children's church, and I was driving past the school. There was some swings outside, and I got on the swing and swing. I didn't swing for a long time because I had other things to do, but I still swung for a little bit, and I felt all the air. I felt the calmness. I felt the peace and
You
the
took the
joy.
challenge. You took the
Yes,
challenge.
I
You
took
did
it. I
it.
took it. I took it. I think I recorded and I sent it to you.
Put it on my page. I haven't seen it. Put it on my I am the real fella of a Carly page.
I gotta
I
see.
want to do another one. I want to go on there. I'm gonna start posting people swinging. I just think I want to do this thing where I need to see people swing. Like I didn't know you did it. Oh, that's so
I
good.
did. Let me see. Let me see here. I'm gonna do it right now because I don't want to forget to do it.
How do you? I wonder if I could. Let me see something. While you're
Let's
doing
see.
that,
I gotta go to your email because I don't think I saved it. Uh, let's see. Don't tell me it dropped off.
I think what I'm gonna do is I do want you to share it to me, and I'm back here actually. I think you have to. I have to email it to you. Is that it, Shay?
Mm,
I need to send you my email address, right? So I'm going to send you my email address in this private chat, and I want you to send me your video.
Girl, I'm looking for it. I'm like, what did I do with it? I know I think I sent it to you.
I
And
didn't
now I
get it.
can't find it. Let me see if I send it to where you, me, and Lisa.
That
Let's
could be possible. You might have sent it to the group with me and Lisa in it. And
see.
let me check my phone. So I'm gonna send you this link, and Maybe if we don't have time to do it today, I could pop you on it tomorrow, and we could go over this. I want to see that. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. I see the pictures that you did of the kids.
Oh, thanks.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't see it. If you guys see, I'm actually on my phone trying to find this video of her. And if you haven't been on a swing set in a while, please go and get on the swing set and videotape it for me and let me see you. I would love to see people just start posting it. Um, Shay, I don't see it. You didn't send it to me.
Girl, I didn't. Because I'm looking, girl, I don't see it either. I'm going back to all the. Okay, let me go look at my.
So I'm gonna send you. This is my Gmail, and then you can just send it to me. And then if not, because probably tomorrow, because that's how long we've been on. We've been on here almost an hour, but we've had a good show today. Like this is really good. And so if we don't get a chance to actually have it on here today, we can actually prepare for it and jump back on if you want to do something else later on. Wow, like that. I do have. Oh, I should have did this show around the time I'm going to do my show tomorrow because I have another show. Oh, that I have to do tomorrow. I have to get a sign. I have to get a time for these things. That's what I need to do. Unless, what time did we jump on here today?
What, it was about 9?
Was it about 9? Okay.
But it's about 9:53 now.
Maybe if I can get her to do an earlier show, especially if it's on live.
So what I'll do, I'll probably have to go back and do it again and record myself because I can't find it. I know I thought I hope I ain't send it to somebody else that wasn't supposed to.
They got you swinging, child. They got you swinging. So I am going to actually send a message to this. I have a young lady. Oh, this is not even it. Oh, look at God. I'm glad this popped up so I can delete this. That's not a profile thing. Let me see, delete this. I like to get rid of those little things that's just holding up space. That's not it. So I have her number somewhere around here. I know it's on a business card. I probably have my computer sitting on top of it. And I am going to send a message to found it, to this young lady who was supposed to be, who I had asked about interviewing her. You were on my TikTok. We were on the phone actually. Oh, I can actually change the size of these screens. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, girl, I'm learning everything over here. So she has a video up and she is such an amazing dancer. And I wasn't prepared to see her dance the way she did. And it just blew my mind. And I just saw all the passion. And you got a chance to see her. I actually sent it to you. And so we're supposed to meet up tomorrow. And
good.
Yeah, so I want to ask her if she can do it on here. That way I'll have to get this location thing together. I want to get her on. And I'm actually going to send her a message right now.
Okay.
And then maybe she can join us tomorrow, and I may challenge her too and see if I can get her to get a video for me before she gets on.
Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know what happened. I thought I sent it to you.
Yep. So I just text her. I don't know how early people get up, so I don't want to just go calling the phone so early.
Right.
Message so that I won't forget to reach out to her today. So that we already been in contact on social media, but I'm just going to go right to her phone right now. And let me put new on here because I have another info, another person with the same name in here. And I hope that I don't know if that's her or not. I'm gonna put dancer with her name. That way I know who she is. But the passion behind her dancing just really just grabbed me. So I would really like to see and talk to her about just what's behind this passion, just like with you. When I talk to you, you have this passion behind your voice and behind your eyes. It's just something about you from the first day we met each other. We just connected, and I love that. And you don't get real authentic friendships like that. And oh, I want to cry. So for so many years, I really did think about you and Lisa because I knew the kind of friendship that we literally had. And
Mm-hmm.
the day that we actually were there with you when you left to go to boot camp, we were there.
Yeah.
And that was the last time I had saw you in person. I was like, where is my friend? And Lisa and I did stay connected for a while, and then we just lost contact. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful to have you ladies back and in the capacity that you're in because timing is everything. And I feel as if God wanted us to, oh, that's her. See, that's her. And so
Amen.
I'm just grateful to have you guys back. And the way that you guys are, like, to actually know that you guys are my energy family.
Girl, you know we love you. We love you. It never change. It will never change.
And I know it. I know it. And I'm just glad to be in the space I'm in right now because really it's an amazing place to be in, to be growing in so many ways. And God
Yeah.
honoring and loving you enough to give you your friends back,
Yeah.
to give you, you
Yeah.
think you lost a dad and you get a whole nother one, like,
Yes. Yes. Come on.
to continue to see fit to love on you like that. And I'm telling you, I really, Shay, from my heart to yours, literally, I really believe that he's restoring me and blessing me. And it's not even a restoration because I can't even say I wasn't this way before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even a restoration. It's just it's just all brand new for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
once you really get yourself to a place, and this is not just for you, this is for anybody that's listening,
Mm-hmm.
any human, any being, I really believe that once you so readily go inside of yourself and search yourself and love yourself from the inside out, forgive
Amen.
people who might have done things that hurt,
Yeah.
go back and tell each and every one of these people that hurt you in your life thank you and mean it. Understand the way that they propelled your life. Understand the way that they have had to be, they had to be the lumberjacks to go to chop down those trees. They had to come bring the fire to go make that gold, that copper into some gold. I'm not copper, to purify the gold. The
Ago. Yeah.
copper is the diamonds, okay? They also had to come and put the pressure on that diamond because
Make
no pressure, no
the
diamonds. You
woman.
understand me?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
you have to go back. Everybody that you think did something to you, celebrate they asses so much. Throw a party.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate every person that applied pressure to you when you felt like you were going to break. When you
Mm-hmm.
had that silent thought that some people use. Y'all know that silent thought. If you on that, if you watching this, you know that silent thought I'm talking about. When you start talking about you have no value. Nobody's going to miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares. Nobody want me. Who? Why? You go through this silent thought. And some people actually follow through what they thought to take their lives, okay?
Yeah.
Let's be real. But somebody said something that made you feel that way, that we internalized and we took it to the next level. But now we're going to address that silent thought because the silent thought is only there because we are not there and we're not strong enough for ourselves to tell ourselves how much we mean and matter, to put time in our day. Our day starts with you.
Yes.
When at the end of the night, that you end the night because you ready to end that night. You end it on your accord. You understand?
Right.
So I challenge people to just start taking that time out and that matter to heart and love this way. And you will feel it, girl. This feeling is like, I was like, it's just this ushy gushy feeling. I don't even know what this is. It was like, stop it, but keep coming, but stop it.
Yeah.
I challenge any person that's done that to take the time. First thing I want you to do is get on the swing, jump on a swing set, and just let yourself swing and feel it. Feel the air, look at the clouds, look at everything that you can look at while you up there. And as you come back down. And see the beauty of everything. Look at the clouds and see if you see any formations and let your imagination just go. That child in you didn't die, it's in there. You need every part of you. If you were a child before, the children teach you how to live for today. You teach the kids how to live for tomorrow. It works together.
Amen.
Go look at the clouds. Go see the dinosaurs in the clouds and the elephants
You
and
remember we used to do that when we was kids? Looking up.
look up and see that.
Yep.
And
Yep.
speak life into
That's
yourself
good
in that
thinking.
moment. And then join me back on the show and tell me how it felt. Drop something in the private chat. Drop something on the link. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Go follow us on YouTube. Like us, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep us going because for real, more than one person needs to hear from my heart because everybody don't speak the truth. And I'm gonna get her. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Let me see if I can get her to join us tomorrow at 9. Let's see what happens. So let's see what happens with this. And hopefully she can pop in and we can talk about matters of the heart. We could talk about her dance. I swear, I didn't expect her to do any of that. And that's why you have no expectations for people. Get to know people where they at. So
That's right.
sit back and find out who you're dealing with, who's in your presence, because
That's
you
right.
never. Oh, she said I can.
Oh, look at that.
She said, what are the details? Okay. It's not much. So I'm gonna tell her I want to know. Okay. Okay, so I got her all she's together. I let her know, like, just really briefly what we're going to talk about tomorrow. She's agreed to come on at 9. And I'm gonna tell her that I like to have a cup of coffee, but she can drink tea or whatever. Okay. Okay. So I got her on there. Yay. And I
That's
cannot wait
good.
to get more people to pop in and just have a moment with us because for real, it's easy to me. What I do is easy, breezy. It's kind of like, do we just having a conversation?
That's it.
But what happens with these conversations is that follow up when people start coming back to me and telling me how their lives have changed
Mm-hmm.
from a conversation.
Yeah.
And I've had so many people over my life that have come back to me, and it's more than 20, 30, 40 people that have come back and told me how much I've impacted their lives,
Mm-hmm.
how their lives have never been the same, how they've changed, and all these great things that happen from a conversation that we've had that came from the heart. I always been me.
That is so true.
I didn't wake up and just become me, like I was always helping people. I was always beautifying somebody, and I always saw somebody to tell them how beautiful they were. And I'm
Mhm.
like, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you how beautiful you are. No makeup. You don't need it. From the time I was a little girl, I've been sowing seeds of love into people.
Mhm.
Even though I was going through my own stuff, it didn't even matter to me. I didn't see any of that. I just loved on people because that's who he created me to be. So now that my platform is evolving
Yes.
into
Right.
such a beautiful thing, and it allows me to share this part of myself with other people and to have more people to come and say, they don't have to tell me. I don't have to hear not one person tell me that it changed their lives. It doesn't have to, I don't even have to hear it from them because I already know. It's been
Mhm.
tried, it's been true. And it's bad when somebody don't like you and they still got to tell people around them, she changed my life. She saved. I had a lady, I literally saved her life.
Mm.
A family member. I called, see, she agreed for coffee. Um,
Good.
and I just told her what was on my mind. And if you don't know me, you don't know that I worked at domestic violence shelters. I was that trauma intake specialist that you will call to calm you down, to give you your escape plan. I gave you that. I was the one on the other side telling you how to strategize to get free. That was me. And I had some calls that used to come through on that line, but I was able to talk to that person just the way we're having a conversation right now and tell them what to do to get free, to strategize your exit, how not to announce your exit. Just say, oh, just go gather your things, put them somewhere safe. So when you decide to leave, not if, but when you decide to leave, you have birth certificates, you have social security cards, you
Mhm.
have your life, whatever it is that you think you absolutely need to start over.
Mhm.
You have been taking these articles and you've been putting them in a secret location. And this man don't know because you're not going to go tell on yourself. You're going to go do it. And when it's time for you to leave, you make your exit like you've made it any other time. Now I ain't coming back to you, Junebug. Fuck you. You and your family can go. You your exit as nice and as peaceful. And in your head, you saying, Negro, you can
Please.
kiss every part because I got everything I need. And when you leave in a place of strength. And so I would be the one on that phone call to tell people how to get out safely. And when they got to me, I got to take all your intake. Now I got to help you along the way. Now you got to learn regular skills again. Now I got to teach you how to love you. Now I got to help you how to love yourself and through dance. Praise away the pain, honey. I did that. So I'm just saying, it's so many different workshops that I developed while I was involved in these domestic violence shelters to help women and men. Because you'll be surprised how many men getting beat up by some woman who don't understand her value neither. It goes both ways. We don't talk about the man because you're a bitch. No, you're not a bitch. You have a heart. You love somebody, and the person that you with possibly was abused and don't know how to love you. It can happen to anybody. And we're not talking same-sex relationships. That's something totally different because it happens there too. It happens there more, actually. So I'm the other person on the line. I'm helping you get dressed. Everything you need, you see me every day. And these ladies were able to come back and tell me. Then I started talking about why you keep picking the same kind of man. It ain't the man that got the problem, it's you. What's wrong with your picker? You see Becky come back. Becky come back 5 times with 5 different niggas. It's not the dudes. It's why you picking this. You can groom somebody how to disrespect you. You know that? A person could be so used to being abused and misused that they can groom their next person to treat them just like the last person.
And people don't understand that verbal abuse is just as bad as physical abuse.
Let me tell you, when I say abuse, I'm talking about all of them. I'm not going to make one seem better than the other because you have emotional, psychological, physical, mental, financial.
Yep.
There's so many ways that you can abuse a person. So just literally, you have to teach people why. Why are you picking this person? Or what is it that you're doing to make things even worse than what it could have been? Are you grooming somebody to abuse you because you're used to being abused? Did you create a situation? So I do know people who's done that before. So listen, it's a true situation. So I do want to. Oh, that's what I was telling you. See, I went all the way left on that, but I end up a family member to save their life. They never told me. You told somebody else, but you told somebody else while you were talking about me like a dog, and then you had to say, "But you know what I can say? She saved my life. She didn't even know this happened and that happened. She didn't even have an idea about any of these things. But when I called her, she told me this, this, and this. And that night, this happened. And I was able to get away because I had that conversation with her and I listened to her. So even people that act like they don't like you, they need you the most. Don't block your heart. Let them do them. Don't be misused. Follow your heart. Follow the love inside of you on how you handle situations. Because sometimes you're supposed to just give what they got, give it and get out. Here you go.
Yeah.
So I thank you guys for joining us. I'm gonna end our show because we over an hour in. We did good. And listen, Miss Lady is going to be, Miss JoJo is going to be involved on our show tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And she's agreed to have a cup of coffee. I said, we usually have a cup of coffee. Whatever you want to have in your glass is up to you. I like coffee. If you want wine, water, whatever, just be ready to have us at 9 o'clock in the morning. So whoever watches this, come back because you guys are going to love it. I'm mad I can't put a caption up because I don't know how to work the thing. I don't know. It don't even matter at this point. But tomorrow, I'm going to definitely have her name up there. Hopefully, you're going to join us back tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to have Miss Shay's going to come back tomorrow. We're going to say some hellos to her. I'm going to see if I can get her to get on the swing for me. So I am going to, you have to give me another video then.
Yeah, we'll have to make another video. But it probably won't be until Sunday because I normally stop by that way on the way from church. So
now watch her leave today and see a swing set perfectly free and available. So be like,
or you never know. I don't know. We'll see how I go.
Carly ass over here manifesting swing sets on my way. That swing set wasn't never there before.
Carly listen, y'all. Carly has always been outspoken. She has grown in many ways, but as her personality has never changed, she's still the same. And you can't say that about many people. So,
aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
And listen, thank you, God, for allowing me, like, for giving me all this. Because listen, you did not have to give it to me. God did not have to get this to me.
Yeah.
You know, the moment you recognize how uniquely made you are, how no matter if somebody decides to look at your idea and duplicate it, the moment you realize that you're so unique that even the strongest duplication can't touch you.
It's powerful.
You become
Powerful
a really
person.
powerful person.
Yeah.
That's why the first edition, everything go for the most value, do it not?
Sure do.
Because after that, the ink is dry. It ain't crisp.
Mhm.
That first batch of chicken you fry in that grease, baby, be so gold. After that, you get the residue. Who residue you wearing?
Oh my goodness.
The moment you start looking at life like that.
But yeah.
Who residue you wear? Have you ever smelled old grease?
Yes, honey. What you gotta do, you gotta throw it out. That's what you gotta do. Discard it. Okay. Yeah.
They can keep frying their personality in their old grease. But listen, I promise you, be true to this young man. His name is Brad. Brad as B Rad. I said like that on purpose. He kept telling me, be true to thine own self. Period.
Period. What
Listen,
they
this
say?
is
Period.
so everybody listen, this is Shay. She will be back tomorrow with us. And she's gonna have her what's in the glass, whatever she decides. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Make sure you have your cup. Let's try that. I think 9 o'clock is gonna be my hour. So when people do get up, they can actually jump up and actually watch it. You know, like I said, I don't pay attention to the count here because I know later on we go back and then those things just go. And I appreciate you guys for watching me. But make sure y'all share me with people. I share myself with you. Make sure you take the time to share me as well. I'm not selfish with me. So please, you don't be selfish with me either. Hit the share button. All I ask you to do is share me. Talk about me, good, bad, and indifferent. I don't care. Just talk about me. I am the real fell in love with Carly. Come see me again. Shay's gonna be back tomorrow. We got JoJo. She's gonna be here talking about her experiences in dance. And I cannot wait for you guys to meet this young lady. I will know how to share my screen tomorrow so I can actually show you during our episode so you guys can see what we're talking about, baby. Because listen, she blew my mind, and it takes a lot to blow my mind. So see y'all later. Bye. Bye, Shay. Love you.
Love you.